ride lots of bikes out, which is really cool to see. Just started pouring. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, That's Sportster Life. As you can see, today we are in the garage. This is going to be a two-part video. We're going to be doing a tank lift, wire tuck, and then a speedometer relocation. I'll show you all the parts here in a minute. But yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So first thing we're going to do is remove the seat and disconnect the main fuse, because we are going to be moving around electrical components. So that's a plan to start, and I'll show you what we got so far for parts to do this job. So that is the 2-inch tank lift I've got on Amazon. This is the bracket, I'll show you guys. This bracket will be mounted to the front fork like that, and then after that we have, so this is the bracket we will be using to replace this one, because obviously you can't use that because it's all in one piece. So yeah, that's that. And then we got some high heat tape to do the wire tuck. So first of all, I'm going to start by taking off the seat and removing the fuse panel, and then let you know what we're going to do from there. So in order to access your main fuse for your bike, open up this battery cover. It's kind of a pain. Go like this. And right here, this is your main fuse. It's kind of there we go, and right there, that comes out. Put that down there, and then we'll cover this up just so you don't get any dust in there. Take this off, set it aside. Alright, so the next thing you're going to want to do in order to do the tank lift, we're going to loosen the tank from the bottom here, and then we got to take this off here, and it's a Allen key on the other side, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. So it's gonna line up. That's the tank lift part right there. I'm gonna keep it on loosely just because I am gonna be doing the speedometer relocate. So for now, we'll keep it on loosely, and before we do the speedometer relocate, we will do the wire tuck. Now, in order to do the wire tuck, this plastic comes off and this plastic comes off. So what I'm going to do is go around and cut off all these zip ties that are holding this plastic on and go from there. So let's do that next. And of course, we're being careful not to cut any of the wires. And then there's a little little hex bit there that needs to come off too. Come around here, cut that. Very difficult. I really gotta get myself a camera mount. Yeah, anyway. You get the idea. You don't need to watch me snip zip ties. So once I get this done, I'll show you what the next step is. Alright guys, so this is where we are at so far. I got all the plastics off. All the plastics are off. All the wires exposed. At this point, what I'm going to do is remove the speedometer in order to do the relocate. So that's what's going to happen next. Alright, so what I had to do, it just looks like a mess right now, but in order to take the wiring, the speedometer off, we had to remove that bracket, and I also had to remove the bolts that hold the headlight up and the brow in order to bring that down. So what you're going to want to do is just go back, find that harness for the headlight and dislocate it or disconnect it, and that is it right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that next. Alright, so moving on to the speedometer relocate. As you can see, I took the speedometer off, so we're gonna take this apart. We're gonna undo these to get our lights from the bottom of the speedometer, and then take those off the back. So we're gonna do that next. Alright guys, welcome back. So that took a lot longer than I expected. I got the wire tucked as much as I could. So I got the speedometer relocated, handlebars back on, everything all tightened up. So let's do a little walk around. I'll show you what we did. Alright, so as I mentioned, speedometer is now right down there. Let's come over to this side. No more plastics, and the wires tucked as much as possible. I know on some other bikes the people do the coil relocate as well. I haven't got a chance to get around to that, but maybe later. That's why it still does look a little messy under there, but I like it better than what it was at before. So what I'm going to do now is just take it for a little rip and make sure everything's all good to go. Thank you guys again for checking out my channel. Let's do it. And just have a good evening.